Hey guys, so one of the recurring issues that come up on pretty much all the GRC forums, a lot of the Facebook pages and things like that, is that for a supposedly sticker price, if you get one at MSRP, $40,000 Corolla, you don't get a center armrest. Now, for some of us, this is my daily driver. It's not a huge deal to me, to be honest with you, and I know for a lot of people it's not a huge deal having an armrest, but I will admit, for long distance trips, it would be kind of nice to just have something to rest my elbow on. So as a design engineer, I figured, you know what, hey, let's see what I can come up with, see how it'll work, see if this is something that the community would be interested in. And I did some renders on SolidWorks. I had posted some photos of those. I'll probably insert them here. And then I finally got a chance to finish my design and 3D print it thanks to a buddy of mine. And I figured I would kind of go through a walkthrough of the installation. You can come along with me, we'll see how this goes, and we'll go from there. So, the inside of the car, hold on, sorry. Typically, you're gonna have this rubber mat that just sits kind of in this recessed pocket here. Now, when you pull this off, you've got just basically a continuation of the piano gloss plastic, and there's these little mounting holes and things like that. So what I ended up printing up was, after scanning this entire area and then designing something, is this piece here. Now, these holes line up with the factory OEM mounts on the bottom side, and ideally I'll end up putting some kind of foam trim or something around the edge here without trying to match this identically to the pocket is extremely risky, since in production not all of these will be exactly the same. So this will then have, you've got one tab, you've got a second one, plugs in, and let's see, pushes in, and let's see, a third one. Now, this is in there, that's not coming out. The next thing will be this armrest, just food for thought. I ordered online. I don't remember exactly what I paid. Not a whole lot of money. Then we've got, let's see, pull these out. One, two. Sorry, I've got to make sure that these holes line up before I just proceed to start screwing this into plastic. This will be one, and let's see. My entire goal when designing this was I did not want something that was going to have to involve cutting the seat material, which for me was a no-go, mainly because I don't want to have to modify or cut the seat material on my brand new car. Now, I know for some people that's not a huge deal. For me, I didn't really want to see it get trimmed and then potentially, you know, tear along in here. I know the GR Yaris already has some alternatives in which you peel this seat cover material back and then you mount a frame to the seat and then you trim this and they provide another piece of material and some other stuff. It was just more hassle than I would have liked it to be. So this was my design. For me, completely removable, nothing is permanent. And if you wanted to transfer this to a different trim level, if you picked up a circuit edition or anything along those lines, it was all easily removable. Now keep in mind also, this piece, once it's actually finalized, will not be white. This is just PLA printing, so it's not going to actually look like that. This was just literally a prototype test fit. I just wanted to see how it worked. Then this piece fits right on here. Also mounted with 4 screws. And keep in mind, if I do make this into a kit, all the hardware will be included. You won't have to source anything. One. 2. 3. 4, and let's see if this will work. Forgive my hand being in the way. This piece then should just slide right there, and we now have a fully functional armrest with, there's the little release on the underside of this, with a pocket. So now that storage area is there. This is actually a significantly good height for my elbow, and there's no emergency brake issues. This is pretty solid. I mean, I'm not looking to put my full body weight on it, but for just resting my elbow, this is almost a perfect height. Now, I also have the Marizo shift knob, and this sits slightly higher than the factory knob, but let's see. So from this perspective, this gives you an idea of what the height is. Now, the height can be adjustable depending on the print base bottom. I can change that. And from a back seat perspective, you can see it's mounted. There's still access to both of the charging ports. And I would say for a first test fit, this was a complete success. So I appreciate you guys coming along with me. I've got some other stuff that I'm working on, but yeah, thanks for watching. Bye-bye.